Hello everybody, we are back for part 4. Woo! Ring, 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 ring my bell. Ring my bell. I just burped. I don't know if either of these things matter. Like I was saying, I was explaining like a little bit, very small snippet of like me trying to sift through to the core of this energy. And it's so weird because there's all this anger, all this covetousness. What? Wait. Covetous? Is that the word I'm trying to say? A lot of coveting. There's a lot of that. There's just a lot of rage here. But when I peel that off, I peel that away, and I'm like, okay, so what's the root? What's the root? What's the root? Why would a man be looking at a woman like this? What is the point? I literally feel the absence of like thought, of like energy, spirit. I'm not going to spend too much time trying to explain it because it's so weird. It's such a weird feeling, and it's not that I don't like it, but I don't want to stay there for too long. And I'm not going to push too deep past that either. It's just, I see it in my mind's eye, literally. And I don't always see in my mind's eye an entire Aryan, but I did when I tried to do that. And it's literally like I'm pushing through like some light blue, like it literally looks like spiritual jelly. I don't know what to call it. Like it's very like airy. It looks like jellyfish. Like when you look at jellyfish, they look like airy, but they also look like liquidy solid. Like I don't know if all the states of matter, like earth, fire, water, wind, that may matter here. But I'm pushing through something that looks like a light blue, like clear jellyfish, completely clear, but you can see around the edges. It's like light powdery blue to define the form. Push through that, and then behind that is just black. Literally. It's just black. And then that's when I start to feel that absence of like everything. There's literally nothing there. There's no wrath, there's no envy, there's no coveting, there's no spirit. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Like I said, I'm getting back out of there. I don't like that. But let's keep going past that point. So we have Bay here. This person could have a love-hate relationship. This person just sounds like they love this woman, they hate this woman. They don't know what they feel about this woman. They want to be this woman. It's just a lot of misplaced emotions. Then we have Plague. They possibly wanted this woman to be sick, or they are sick. Maybe that's what the Infernals were sent to do. We have Rope. Like I said, they could be trying to draw this woman into them in some way. Possibly some come to me spells, if those are a thing that apply here. I don't know if Infernals help do those. Probably. Baby shower. Oh, see, it's like they wanted to have children with this woman, but you don't like this woman. You literally like hate this woman. You have very bad feelings about her on the surface. Then we have clock is ticking. So maybe it's like some sort of spell work, or like I said, there's nothing they can do. Damn. So they definitely made some sort of agreement with the Infernals, and there was a time limit on it. What I know about Infernals is like all energies can have like a spicy side, is how I would describe it. It's like the same reason people usually don't want to work with angels. Like shit can get real all around. It don't matter what spirit you approach. You can be approaching your ancestors and you can still, I just heard a pop, like a big firework or a gunshot. Or my bad, a fire shot. I don't know what TikTok will allow you to call that. But yeah, it don't matter what spirit you can approach, you can still get your life turned up, and not in a good way. If you like don't know what you're doing, or if you're just being disrespectful, like I don't know, like I don't think you should be approaching spirits all willy-nilly. Do this for me, do this, I want you to do this, like and there's a second pop. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background, but yeah, it's like this person wanted all kinds of things. They wanted a baby, they wanted this woman to be their girlfriend. Maybe they're mad because they feel inferior. This is how like incels act, or like men who automatically feel inferior. It's like they don't even try because they already feel like a person may be out of their league. So what was once love morphs into hate really quickly because they're already projecting the rejection before the rejection even happened. Which, yes, if you're wondering, is that insane behavior? Yes. That's why we don't like incels. We don't like neckbeard. No, we don't do that over here. I don't give a fuck what you say. That shit is weird. And they need to go heal immediately and get the hell on. Last card. Don't tell anyone. Interesting. I don't think that's for me. I think Spirit would make that louder. Okay, yes, confirmation. Okay, so don't tell anyone. So this person wanted to do all this in secret. And they did something really bad. So also, that's what I was going to say for the rope. Not only were they trying to like lure this person back possibly in some way, or like establish some sort of cord, it possibly got to the point where they asked the Infernals to implant some kind of like suicidal magic. Probably wanted this person to take themselves out on top of being sick. Or it seems like there's a lot of like ending magic here. A lot of death magic through the Infernals. They possibly sent the actual like entities themselves to this person to affect them. So not just the Infernals working in this person's life. They possibly like showed up like in like form, I guess you can say, in this person's space. This person could have interacted with them in some way and maybe not known it, because before, like I said, we have a shapeshifter in the energy. And then I actually don't know much about what Paimon does. I do know that that spirit is known to be very beautiful, and it's also like king of the jinns. And then the Asmodee energy also is associated with like jinns. More pops in the background. So we could also have a lot of jinn energy here. And then in that same spot where I was talking about, oh, the dimples, like they're envious of this person's beauty, we have handsome. So they wanted to somehow take this untamed woman's beauty and like siphon it to themselves to make them more handsome. Weird. So the Infernals could be doing some sort of transference of, oh, I'm getting confirmation already of yes. The Infernals could be doing some transference of energy to this person, to give them what they think this untamed woman has. The thing about this is, I know we talk a lot about people connected to the divine directly, whatever you want to call them, divine beings, chosen ones, blah blah blah. I don't like buzzwords, like I said, but I haven't found anything else to say. So divine beings is good. The thing with this is, oh, okay. Okay, now this is for me, because before I asked was this for me, it was not. But yes, okay. So I'm gonna stop there for that explanation, but I'm gonna keep going as a whole. So basically, this person was trying to hide how far they went to destroy someone that basically they didn't have no business trying to destroy. You didn't have no reason. Also, it looks like you're hurt because this person either did reject you or you imagined some sort of rejection of like this. It's like giving delusions of grandeur. And Asmodee also does work in the realm of illusions. So I don't know, like I said, I'm not sure about the relationship between this person and these infernal energies. But when you start getting into like jinn territory, you just gotta be careful. And your spirit team theoretically should tell you that before you work with those energies, right? That's why it's important to establish a spiritual team in the first place and get that reciprocal trust, so that when you try to approach certain energies, they can give you like a red light, like, oh, hold on. This is what you need to know before you jump in. Or they might tell you, depending on your roots, I know there's a lot of us with different, ethnicities and stuff on here. They may tell you not to do that shit at all. They'll be like, oh, that's not for you. And then that's up to you to, listen or not. We're going to go ahead and go into a part 5, because I feel like it got interesting. So I'll see you guys over there.